Here we are at our 1996 Sumerset. This is an 18 by 86 foot wide body aluminum hull houseboat for sale. We're here on Norris Lake. Current slip is transferable if you wanted to keep it right here where it is. This is a 2-owner boat. Original owner had this boat custom built and had it on Lake Cumberland. And then it's been here ever since. They purchased it, the current owner purchased it about 2004. Moved it down here in 05. They serviced the outdrives at that time. It's been in this slip pretty much ever since. This is a twin engine powered boat. It's powered by twin MerCruiser 5.0 liter V8 Bravo engines. That means you got the Bravo outdrive, the bigger outdrive, which is what you want on this size boat. This is between a 3-bedroom and a 5-bedroom, and I'll show you what I mean by that here in a few whenever we get to the bedrooms. So we'll probably call it a 5-bedroom, 2-bath. It's 2 full baths. But we are here for our walking video tour. That stainless grill that you see up there on the bow rail is included. The buyer wants that. We've also got a capstand anchor. This is that's not a fully automated windlass, but man, it does all the heavy lifting for you. All you do is you wrap the rope around here, you push the button, and then you just kind of feed the rope down. So it's not fully automatic, but again, it does all the heavy lifting, and at least here in our area, that's probably all you need. We're on a fairly deep lake, so anchoring is not very common anyway. But it is a nice feature to have. You just want to go out for a little while and drop anchor and keep from having to continually to move the boat around. Cove rope is also going to be sold with this one. That's probably the most common way of going out is actually tying up in a cove. Front porch just feels massive here with that full 18 width beam. I'm going to step in here through our insulated sliding door. This is the 1996 model boat, and it does have the full insulation package. Probably one of the first of its time. You've got insulated walls, windows, doors, ceiling, and the floor. So it's the full insulation package. We've also got an upgraded interior ceiling. This is the new style ceiling. That was done recently by Celebration Houseboats. So here at our helm station, we've got dual MMC controls. These are basically electronic shift controls. It is a dual helm. There's a flybridge upstairs. We'll get to that later. We've got a WesMar bow thruster. That's an electric bow thruster. There's 4 deep cycle batteries that power that. And here at our lower helm station, we've got 231 hours showing on the starboard side engine, 222 hours showing on that port side engine. We've got a Magnum 3000 watt inverter. 6 batteries go with that. We do have a depth finder here at the helm as well. Remote spotlight controls. Rudder angle indicator gauge. 12-volt power input here. And of course all your engine instrumentation. Halon fire extinguisher. We've got a backup camera. And VHF radio. We've got a dual, that is an AM FM CD. Well, I think it's CD. No, I'm sorry, I take that back. I'm glad I popped that off here. That is an AM FM auxiliary USB input stereo. Now I was trying to, there you go, there's that little auxiliary input plug. USB plugs in here. You can put an SD card in there. That's a marine stereo. Okay. So moving on here, we've got a 32-inch Toshiba flat screen television. That's an LCD television, built-in VHS and DVD player. It's also got surround sound built into the salon area here. This is a sleeper sofa here in the salon area. Ceiling fan overhead. And our electric panel is conveniently located. Pop this off here. Here just behind your helm station. That's your 12-volt power panel. This is your 110 power panel. This is your transfer station. This is powered by dual 50 amp shore power hookups. So this is your first one. The second one's down here. This is one of the first ones that Sumerset built. Later models, you're going to have both of your transfer stations right here in the one box, because this is one of the first ones they built of that size. They just had the power panels with the one transfer. All right, so going along here, we've got a large dinette table, a large bar area with a U-line ice maker built in. These are original appliances on this one. That is a smooth top oven and range. Built-in GE space saver over the range microwave, coffee maker, and this is a GE profile refrigerator freezer. Now the ice and water in the door is not working, but the refrigerator and the freezer are. They had not bothered to replace that because it's got the matching paneling on there. We've also got a dishwasher over here. Trying to show you the full 360-degree tour without making you nauseous. I do need to point out there's a little bit of cloudiness on this one window where the seals have broken on just the one window. All the rest are good. That can be replaced by Celebration houseboats, or probably any of the houseboat companies. But do want to point that out. We try to show you the full condition. Do want to point out we've got a pocket door here in the hallway. This is a center hall layout. Now earlier I was calling this between a 3 and a 5 bedroom. These are probably best described as dual bunk rooms, not dual bunk beds, but dual bunk rooms. You've got the one sliding door at the hallway, and then you've got a queen bed here. You've got a built-in hanging locker, 2 dresser drawers, cedar lined closets. This is wired for cable television in each stateroom. You got a 12-volt fan and a 110 fan. Again, queen size bed right here. And then stepping down, there's currently not a bed, but you've got plenty of room for one. I measured this. This space will fit queen size bed, full size bed, or twin size bed. Now twin size, you're going to have plenty of room to access your drawers, because you've got built-in drawers. Basically you've got your central heat and air vent in all the rooms, and then you've got a little built-in console and access to the whole area here. So now if you go queen size, it's going to make it a little tight getting in the drawer spaces, but there is room, and you're still going to have, I think, 10 or 12 inches on either side to walk down. So you could either scoot it to this side or the other side. So they've just got these kind of mats where you can make beds out of them, or make chairs out of them for the kids. Kids love this space down here. Now, going back up to the main level, we got the bow going forward. Now, across the hall is your second dual bunk room. Again, this could easily work as 2 bedrooms, or a single. You could do an office. You could just, there's a lot of space in these. Same thing here. You're gonna have the 12-volt fan built in. You've got cable and 110 outlets. You've got central heat and air vent here, hanging closet, built-in dresser drawers, and then underneath you're gonna have the same as the other side. Central heat and air vent down here as well, and again, space for a queen size bed, a full size or twin, or you can do what they've been doing and let the mats be kind of versatile depending on you know, what your guest list is for the weekend or what company you've got on board. Lot of flexibility in these rooms. I really liked how they did them. Could give you a ton of room for a lot of guests, or just some more room for smaller amounts of guests. So moving on along, this is your first of the 2 full-size bedrooms. Built-in vanity sink. We've got a Raritan marine head. That's a newer, both of the heads on this boat are newer as of a few years ago. We've got a stand-up shower tub, which is very nice. Not something you see in a lot of houseboats. Most of the time that's a stand-up shower. So someone with little kids, you've got a tub. Also should point out there's all the headroom you've got down here. You could easily do a pack and play down there. If you've got family with younger children, they will love that space down there. So another pocket door here before you enter the master stateroom. King size master stateroom. You'll notice that bed is basically it's a regular king size bed. It's not built into the boat like they often are. Nightstands on either side, ceiling fan overhead. That's a hatch for the hull storage right there. And then we've got your full standalone laundry room here. Now there's currently, this light is being repaired right now. Bulb went out and they've taken the working, or one of the bad bulbs with them to get a working one. This is a stand-up stacked washer and dryer, GE, and built-in cabinets here. Now that cabinet door is actually, they're tracking down a hinge for it, so that's why it's removed right now. That will be back in its place. So I'm going to close this door. All right, now I can show you the master bath. Stand-up shower here in your master bath. Raritan head. Again, that's a newer head. While we're talking about heads, I should point out we've got two 80-gallon waste holding tanks and 4 80-gallon freshwater tanks. There's also a Purasand system on this boat because it was on Lake Cumberland originally when it was built. It's also got a Purasand system. Huge closet in the master bedroom here, built-in drawer on the other side. Let me show you this side here. Built-in drawer here and just a large hanging closet. So 2 15-gallon electric hot water heaters, 3 95-gallon aluminum fuel tanks, and then again 2 80-gallon waste holding tanks along with Purasand system. So if you went to the Tennessee River or took this back to Lake Cumberland, you could treat your wastewater, or you could let it collect in the holding tank like it does now. 2 80-gallon holding tanks to accommodate that. This is your port side MerCruiser 5.0 liter V8 Bravo engine. Again, under 230 hours on this one. This is a 20 kW Westerbeek generator. 1,481 hours, I believe, are currently showing on this one. And here's your starboard side MerCruiser 5.0 liter V8 Bravo engine. These are 305 engines. About 231 hours on this one, I believe. Onboard battery charger there. What else do I need to show you down here? We've got a Halon fire extinguisher right here. Newer house batteries. I'm gonna leave these hatches up. Those shocks are in the process of being replaced. I've got them propped up now. Now this is a Train 4-ton HVAC unit. You've got a built-in handheld transom shower right here on the back. Now that 4-ton unit, the inside unit was replaced, I believe, about 2012. I'll have the date of that on our website. Rear storage locker here, you've got them on both sides. Dual fans back here. And then, because you do have 3 fuel tanks, one of them is for a toy fuel pump, where you can fill up your personal watercraft or smaller boats off the back here. Now they've just added this little doggy boarding ladder. This can stay with the boat. You can also put a PWC rail here, and the motor would mount for it there. Now this railing has been modified to be opened up. They do have the railing that came on this boat originally if you would like to close that off. If you're someone with smaller children, you might not like the open swim platform back here. So I'm gonna leave these hatches up. I'm gonna head upstairs. We've got a 30-foot canvas party top upstairs. This is a wet bar. Cove rope I mentioned earlier, that's staying. Now this is a 600-pound davit. This is for lifting up these smaller personal watercraft. Of course, there's a lot more water toys nowadays than when this boat was built. Kayaks, stand-up paddleboards, things like that Hvac can easily handle. This section of railing here lifts out so you can swing things over, basically from the roof over to the side and down into the water. We do have speakers and dual fans mounted underneath this party top. Those fan blades are removed for winter storage. You'll double the life of those fans if you take the blades off in the winter. When you are here during the winter, you're not using your fans anyway. This is a tracking satellite dish. I should point out that that satellite is not HD compatible. And then we've got a built-in electric refrigerator into your fly bridge, a second VHF radio up here, a second dual stereo up here. Dual's the brand. That is a Marine stereo. Again, auxiliary USB input, AM FM stereo, and you've got 2 built-in speakers here on the fly bridge and more on the party top that feed off of that stereo. Your second MMC control, remote spotlight control. Again, here's your engine instrumentation, rudder angle indicator, engine hour meters, depth finder, everything up here as well. And look at that. Well, it's trying to get a read in here. So there is a cover for this fly bridge. We got a bimini top overhead. Now I should point out this gel coat on the roof was redone in 2010 by Ty Browning. Now it's due to be done again. You'll see where the gel coat is actually flaking up a little bit. When they redid that, they basically doubled the amount of fiberglass. They redid the entire roof, doubled the amount of fiberglass that went on there originally from the factory. So, even though you've got some spots where you can see the fiberglass, it's not leaking, but it does need to be re-coated spring of 2019, whenever temperatures allow. So, going down to the front porch here, right where we started. And that's going to start to wrap things up for us today. There's a lot on this boat. I try to mention